On the live stream, table 1, the ship show at Boats and Holes 9-1. All right, on table 6, Bravados and Wasted Potential. And table 8, Latin Power and I Felt It. And then the other team is going to be on table 10 once I get their cert form. All right, good luck.
All right, folks, welcome to the live stream. Kim just giving out the table assignments, got done reading all the rules. This is the Lake and Osceola APA World Qualifiers. Teams that make it all the way through the finals and win the finals this weekend are going to go to Vegas in August. Today on the live streaming table, we're going to have Boats and Holes and the Shit Show. I'm going to quickly put up the 9-ball brackets. So while we get ready, you can see all of the teams and where they are. I'm going to try and maintain this as best I can over the course of the weekend. So hopefully you'll be able to keep track of where your favorite teams are. Be back in just a few minutes. All right. Flipping the coin to see who's going to put up first. We've got Boats and Holes, who play out of Mad Hippo and Kissimmee, going up against the Shit Show out of Claremont. I believe that's Long Shots that they play out of. We've had both teams on the streaming table in Tri-Cups and World Qualifiers for 8 ball, so this should be a pretty good match. Official start time for this is 7 o'clock today, and which makes the 3 hours to sudden death occur at 10 p.m.
For this weekend, we are raffling off a Shane Van Bowie Q centerpiece. So if you guys are interested, Chrissy will be walking around taking tickets.
All right, looks like we've got our pair for this first match of the night. This is Oscar from the Shit Show, skill level 6, going up against Orlando, who is also a skill level 6 from Boats and Holes. This is their Monday night team, I believe. They have Boats and Holes actually has 2 teams in this today, this weekend. So Orlando's going to win the leg on that. So Oscar will get us racked up and going. Once again, we're here at the Orlando Moose Lodge. Really, really loving this venue for these World Qualifiers. They've been a great supporter for us, and thank you so much to them for hosting us once again. Okay, Orlando getting ready to break. One in on the break. So that'll be first point to Orlando. Not a very good look at the one, unfortunately. Gonna have to work to get that one. Looks like you got the 8 ball in on the break. Nice shot. And gonna work out to be a pretty decent defense. Looks like Oscar can see the side of that. It might go up into there. We'll see how that goes for him. Shouldn't have to worry about the cue ball on this, but if he misses, he's going to want that cue ball to come far down table if he can. Yep, didn't quite get it. Oh, that 7 ball just about took him in a bad bounce for the corner, but not bad. I don't know if the 1 will go by the 4 ball there for that side pocket. It's pretty close. You have to cheat the pocket a little bit in order to get it in there, but both these players pretty good shots, so I imagine he's going to go for it. Yeah, not quite. That looks to me like that 1 ball goes by the 3 without too much trouble. And the bounce out from hitting the 1 should put him on the 2. Yep, there we go. Oscar's first point. Nice shape on the 2, which should put him on the 3, as long as he can just hold it right there. Perfect. And once again, holding it there, or maybe drawing it back just a little bit for the 4. Don't really want to draw back too much. From the 4, he's going to get over to that 5 ball, though, and that's going to be difficult with this angle. Doesn't really have a good angle for moving over that direction. See if he puts some spin on it to get there. Oh, yeah. A lot of spin on it. Unfortunately, did not get the 4 ball in. So that'll bring Orlando back up to the table. That looks like a pretty bankable shot. Perfect. Great shot. There we go. Unfortunately, that 5 ball is going to be a pretty severe cut to get into that corner pocket. He makes it. Gets the collision with a 7 to bring it off the rail, which will help later on, I'm sure. Great shot. Well, I don't know if Orlando will try and bank this, or that's a really hard cut. If you can go in for a cut shot, that's pretty severe. I could see banking it back to this corner pocket here would be probably what I would try and shoot for. The result would be the cue ball coming out this way. Oh, he goes for defense. Nicely done. I'm sure Oscar will probably try for another defensive shot himself. That's a long stretch over the table to try and bank it back. If you want to try and go that direction, you could always go with a kick shot and try and get it this way. Problem with those kind of shots, of course, is they're not a high percentage to go in, and you're looking at leaving the ball in front of a pocket for your opponent, which is never a good idea. 9 ball. Yep, getting called for a timeout by his teammate there, Jose. Going to come up and talk him through his options. No, don't. Oh, if that gets behind the 9, no, it did not. Okay, might have been what he was going for, trying to get that cue ball just a little bit more behind the 9. This does leave Orlando with a pretty makeable shot, and he does it. All right, 5-3. Ooh, came back a little bit far. Got to worry about this obviously goes here, but got to worry about where the cue ball is going to go on this shot. Oh, put some spin on it to avoid the scratch, but didn't make the ball. Oh, an overcut. All right. I'm going to imagine a bank shot right here. That's the shot I would probably go for. Orlando's pretty good at banks. Oh, not going to get that one, though. This might be the easiest shot that Oscar's had on this 9 ball. And there it goes. All right. 9-ball being worth 2 points. That'll tie that up 5-5 on this race to 46 for each of the players. Thanks for joining us for the stream tonight, everybody. It's the first night of a long weekend. We're only going to have the one matchup tonight. We do have 3 matches that will be live streaming tomorrow and Sunday as well. Nice break. 6-ball going in. Ooh. No look at the 1, though, and actually in really tight on that 4. He's going to have to shoot away this direction in order to avoid even touching the 4 for this shot. So, oof, I'm not really sure how he'll get back to the 1 with this, but he is a level 6, skill level 6, so he's probably got a lot more of those type of shots in his pocket than I do. He's going to go 2 rails. Beautiful shot. Way to go. Way to go. Fantastic job of doing that. I probably would have missed that 1 ball completely, even if I took the same approach. Great shot, Oscar. 4 ball and the 1 ball and the key ball. So the 4 and the 1 will be dead. And Oscar's going to have ball in hand. Nice thing about having the 8-ball there, that if he comes off just a little bit, the 8-ball is going to help guide it in. If he comes out a lot, he's probably going to put the 8-ball in instead of the 2. So, pretty good choice going at this corner. Will he put drawn or a little bit of follow for the 3-ball? Follow it is. The little bit of angle he's got, he takes that 3-ball. Wow, that was a terrible line. 3-ball up here. The cue ball is going to drift out this way a little bit, giving him a great shot on the 5 to follow that up. There's the 3-ball and the cue ball. Well, there's another dead ball for the night. Ball in hand for Orlando on the 5. Just easy drift back for the 7. Great job holding the ball, holding the cue ball. Natural without any spin would have kicked that cue ball this way. Managed to put some spin on it to hold it for the 8. There he goes. All right. It just keeps rolling. Yeah, it's still got a pretty good shape for that corner pocket. There we go. 9-ball. Got to make it 10-6 now. 4 dead balls. Well, 2 and off the break, but got the cue ball stuck behind the 9. Looks like the 3 and the 5 are down. He's going to have to do a kick shot to try and get this one ball. Just missed it. And there we go. Hand that over to Oscar for ball in hand. The one word is he shouldn't have much trouble. One in this way. Leave himself good shape on the 2. He's got to get back over here for the 4, though, hanging out there. So this shot on the 2 is probably going to go this way, but the cue ball is going to go in here and have a lot of traffic to try and get back out for the 4. Oh, he's going to do something different. Looks like he's going to try and combo that 4 in and eliminate that problem altogether. Perfect. And this will bring the cue ball down table for an easier shot on the 2. Shouldn't have too much problem coming back out for the 6 ball. It'd be kind of nice to thread the needle here and get between the 9 and the 6 for that shot, but we'll see how Oscar does it. Well, I mean, this is cuttable. But the tangent line is going to head you towards this pocket with the cue ball, and he wants to be over in here for an easy shot on the 7, but I wouldn't want to try and make this combo work myself. Oscar probably got a better chance of making that work, though. So that 7 ball really being the trouble ball he's got right now. All right, doesn't quite get it, but wouldn't have wanted to. Oh, he could have, if that had gone around the 8 ball by just kicking into the short rail for that. Would have made a good defensive shot. And Orlando misses that one, but almost got lucky with that. Yeah, Oscar gets another try. Oh, just barely connects with the side of it. Oh no, scratch. Okay. No, ball in hand. Both players still trying to figure out what to do and how to get onto this. And Orlando's going to go down and back up again. He can definitely hit that there if he can stop the cue ball right about where the 7 is and send the 7 out this way. Calling for the shot to be watched. And Mr. John Blaney coming over to be our ref for the evening. All right. No, that's not right. There we go. Good hit. That was a hard shot to get and catch a piece, but he almost sent it into the corner pocket. Well, the way he wanted. And fortunately broke things out and left Orlando with good shape. You know, he's just got to put these away. Oh, 9-ball. Almost, but cue ball right in. Now, in a lot of circumstances, people would say, "Nah, don't bother shooting this," but this is World Qualifiers. He misses this, and Orlando gets another shot at it. And a 6 can miss. It happens. All right, 15-11. So, third rack over with. It's going to start our fourth rack. I went with some new scoreboard graphics this time around. My last World Qualifier stream, I was noticing that it was a little hard to read the score. So just went with something nice and clean. So hopefully everybody can read that much better this time around. Wow, we got a couple in right off the break. 5-ball and the 8-ball. Got a pretty good sight on the 1-ball there. Should be able to put this right in the corner. And beyond this 2 from it. This is looking pretty well laid out for Oscar to keep going. It'd be really nice to bounce way back up here for this 3-ball. I think if I were going to be taking the shot, anywhere in here would be good as well. Well, gets the 6 out of the way. But now he's got a really steep angle on that 3. Nice shot. Way to go. Just about move that 9-ball a little bit closer. Not enough oomph in that one to get it in, though. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. If you can cut that on down, there looks to be room to get by the 9-ball and into the corner. And again, if he comes off quite a ways, you can just put the 9 in right now. Six ball and the cue ball, unfortunately. Okay, so that'll be a dead ball. That'll make. Is it 5 dead balls now for the whole match? So 18-17 at the end of that rack. All right. Orlando going to break for this next rack. Both players doing a real good job of getting stuff in every break. And I must have just jinxed that. Sorry, Orlando. Didn't mean to jinx your break shot. Did not leave a clear path to the 1. So Oscar gonna take a kick at this. See if he can get that. Probably just looking to get a good legal hit here. Oh, just missed it. Oh, and scratched on top of that. Wow. All right, ball in hand. I would probably take this shot this direction. Leave the cue ball somewhere in here. Don't know that this goes cleanly by the 8 here. It's the biggest problem. If it does, then that's great. If not, the shot on the 2's got to do something else. Oh, rearranged the whole table about. And once again, does not look as Oscar with a good shot. Looks like he might be able to see the side of it a little bit better, more visibility on this shot than the 1 ball. But still, it's a kick shot. Great job on it. You can get that to, yeah. I was going to say, if you can get that to just drift on in here. But unfortunately does not for him. So this 2 ball, if we stop the cue here, that gives a chance of chroming off with the 3 and putting the 5-9 right in the rack. This is, of course, a points game, though, so that doesn't do as much good as if we were playing USAPL or something like that, where 9 ball's the winner. Oscar taking a good look at this. This is a pretty tight fit past the 7 to get where he wants to on the 2 ball in order to cut it in. Yeah. Well, he doesn't park it right in front of the pocket, so Orlando looking at a cut shot down the rail. Oh, did Brian cut that in the side? Is it going to come back in and fall? Oh my. That just about dropped. All right, 2 ball for Oscar, and he's gonna get just about got stuck behind the 5 ball for his shot on the 3, but he doesn't really have a great pocket to put it that in at the moment. Oh, is it? Okay, gonna avoid the scratch. Doesn't leave Orlando with a great shot, so I'd say that's mission accomplished there for that shot. Oh, here we go. Nope. Oh, this would be the best shot on the 3 ball that either player has had. That looks like a shot straight in there. It's the 4 ball down here with the 6 and the 8. So it should put him right down to where he can hit the 4 ball. Not the easiest cut shot on the 3, though. Oh, he doesn't go for the cut. He combos that in with the 8 ball. Nice job. Did not even consider that myself. And calling for somebody to watch this shot. He's going to try and cut this 3 ball in, and it is really close to the 6. So it makes sense to call for somebody to watch it. And Mr. Blaney is back. And calls it a good shot. There we are. That'll put Oscar out in the lead. And he goes for a defensive shot on that. Oh, nice bank shot out of Orlando for that one. Tie things right back up. He's got a hard one, though, on the 5. Probably going to call for a watch shot again. And here's Blaney. Oh, 9 ball. Yep. Julian calls 9 ball first. Ball in hand. 5-7 looks like it's just wired to go. Yeah, sure enough, but he's right on top of that 5 ball now. And John is right back to the table. It's really hard when things are this close together to not have that cue ball come back and hit the tip of your cue, which is why you want to have those watched whenever you're in this kind of a higher stakes environment. it's really hard for the shooter to detect for themselves when that kind of a double hit occurs, unless you really know what you're looking for. Nice shot on the 6. Oh, there we go. A nice shot on the 9 ball. I'll put him ahead 25-20. Just moving some things around a little bit on the scoreboard. It's the first time I've used it since putting it together. So yeah, it looks a little better. Three balls in. Three, 7, and the 8 all in on the break. Nice break. Oh, just misses it. Gonna get good leave though. Gonna get a good leave. Orlando's gonna have to work to get that 1 ball. And missed it. That'll be ball in hand for Oscar. It's tough choice here. He wants to get where he can get a good cut angle, get this 2 in. But that's difficult. He's got a very narrow window if he tries to do it this way. If he wants to do it with any kind of degree of certainty down in this area, much better. But getting there. And he's going to get there. Wow. Oh, he wants to hold it somewhere around here with the cue ball for the 4 ball. Because that would go this way. In fact, somewhere around here, actually, so he can get the cue ball to come up here for the 5. Nice. Doing a great job. Perfect. Look at him get right up there. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful angle. So he can move that cue ball right back down for the 6. You could potentially run this the rest of this rack right out. Yep. Great shape. Great shape for this. Cut this in right here. Have the cue ball come here. A little bit of left spin, so we come this way maybe for a great angle on the 9. I didn't even need that much spin. And he can either bank this or cut it. Either one works to get the points, of course. Ooh, came really close on that corner pocket. 35-20. Steven coming up to talk to Orlando. Steven's on my Tuesday night team, as well as on Boats and Holes Monday night team here. Oh, well, we're going to have the 5-ball dead off the break. And that would be the only thing that went in besides the cue ball. So Orlando with a chance to get some points. 6 dead now. A 2-ball into the 3 looks like a pretty good combo. And call for somebody to watch the shot. Nope. Nope. All right. Oh, just about got the 9-ball on that one. 2-3 combo. 2-ball looks like a good candidate for that side pocket right now, which will put him on the 4. Oh, he missed it. Gotta get lucky on that leave, though. Nice leave. Oscar's been doing really good with the kick shots. We'll see if he can get this one as well. He manages it. And manages to not leave it right in front of a pocket, too. So easy shot to hit it for Orlando, but not necessarily to put it in. Looks like he's going to try and kiss off of it and get that 9-ball right now. Nope, he cut it. Wow. Great cut shot. The way he looked at the 9, I thought he was going to try and get it now. He needs the points for sure. Orlando was in singles in Vegas for his skill level and managed to get into the money rounds, but not all the way to the finals. Let that come to a stop. There we go. Well, this looks like the 7-9 combo coming right up. And we'll add 2 more dead balls to this tally. All right. So 38-24. Oscar only needing 8. Orlando needing 22. Big break. Eight ball in. Okay. Not sure what he was going after with that one. It definitely didn't look like he was going defense. So probably trying to cut it back to this corner here. Or bank it back to that corner there. All right. Orlando's going to get another chance at catching up. Oh, missing the two. Oof. Really needed that right then. That's cuttable for Oscar. Cue ball is going to go this way, though. And getting on that three, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, going right into a wall. Gonna have to take a kick shot for this. Wow. Wow, what a shot. Oh my. What a shot. He essentially needs everything on the table to finish this up. If he can just keep this run up, that'll finish this first match. Yeah. He's looking like he's got this lined up. Oh, Orlando really hoping he makes him. This is a shot right about now. Everybody on boats and holes. Oh, that was it. I missed a point in there somewhere. Okay. So that'll finish that up. That will give the shit show 16 points. And 4 points for boats and holes for the match so far. And we'll get ready for the next set. All right, we'll see who they decide to put up next from each team. All right, Boats and Holes putting up Steven, skill level 4. This is Steven is the one on the Boats and Holes team who is also on my Tuesday night team, Dead Balls Society. Great guy. Just absolutely great shot all around. Great attitude about the game and about being up there and playing. So I'll be rooting for him this time around. I have no idea who the other team's putting up yet. But we'll get that for you soon. All right, so we're going to get Alfredo from the shit show. He is a skill level 3, so this will be a 31-25 race. Every other match still going strong early in the night. Tomorrow should be, it's pretty quiet in here tonight. We only have 12 teams competing at the moment. But tomorrow we will be having more here. We got a lot of teams with a bye. Alfredo is going to get that lag. And Steven will be racking. Nice break. But nothing in. Stephen's got a good shot on this one ball into the side. Oh no. Dead ball. Well, I would definitely, if looking at this table, I like this direction for the 2 with some follow. Put the cue ball in here for the 3 ball. Come off just a little bit for the 4 ball. Getting back to the 5 from there. As long as he leaves himself some pretty good angle on that 4 ball shot, he should be able to bounce back up for the 5. So looking like a pretty good table. Just kind of work your way through. I think that would have, yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't bad. This is a much more severe angle than I would really like. I'm terrible at something that's me personally. I'm terrible at something this severe of an angle on this cut shot. But wow. Oh, 2 for 1. Great shot. Yeah. My take on that would have been to try a bank and probably miss that as well. So yeah, Alfredo and I are at the same skill level on that. I have trouble with pretty steep cut shots. It looks like he's got enough room to get on that 5 and get it up to the corner. Pretty tight getting in there. Not bad. He just misses that one. And it's going to come out enough for Steven to hit it, but not directly. He's going to have to take that at an angle. You can't get the full ball, it doesn't look like. He's aiming at it, though. He might be, maybe it goes by the 9. Nope. He's moved his aim. Oh, is the 9 ball going to get in the way? There you are. Looks like he's got enough room to get by the 9 for this. Uh-oh. And that'll be dead ball number 2. Now Steven getting himself on the board finally. There we go. Oh, and followed it in. Oh. All right. Oh, Alfredo's going to get a chance with ball in hand. 9 ball on the spot. And there it goes. So that'll end the first track. 2-6. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Give us a like and subscribe if you would. If you're liking what we're doing here, I've been doing all of the Lake and Osceola live streams for their Tri Cups and World Qualifiers. I do a lot of just recording my team's matches as well, and providing commentary after they've been recorded. Just love seeing the channel grow. Love highlighting Central Florida pool. So Alfredo just about broke with his playing queue. Seven ball. And that's it. Seven ball. Got to look at the one, though. That's a really steep cut to try and get that into the side pocket where it's next to, but it's possible. I've seen it done. I've attempted it, not been successful, but I've seen higher skill level players get it. Mark, I do not. I am not playing this weekend, so I was kind of hoping to. My Thursday night team was in Tri-Cups, but we got eliminated in the finals, semifinals of that. So you're stuck with me behind the mic all weekend. There's not going to be me getting up to play at all. All right. Steven getting a first ball out of this rack. That is quite the cluster there. Goes defensive. Good move. I like it. Good choice. I'm hoping next month we have our MVP tournament. I'm actually in the MVP tournament for both 8 and 9 ball this time around. That's, of course, to get into singles regionals if you manage to win the MVP tournament. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I do well. I end up running single sports and never playing in them myself. So I run them all the time, all the time out of Mad Hippo. Well, if that would have gone in, it would have left them on 3. Good position there for it. And Alfredo looking to do a kick shot here, calling over Mr. Blaney to keep an eye on it. That's a lot of traffic to get around. Oh, and getting timeout called on him. Just going to try and help him get that lined up as good as possible. As definitely don't want to give Steven ball in hand on this. That 2 ball sitting right where it is. Pretty easy shot and pretty easy to get onto the 3 from it. Nope. Oh, good. All right, ball in hand for Steven. Looks like he's going to try and go around the 4 for his shot on the 3. I think he wanted to come around a little bit more than that. He's having to eyeball that shot around the 4 right now. Just about gets a combo out of it, but okay. Alfredo getting another shot. Kind of hoping my Thursday team would get into this tournament, but it's kind of nice to actually be here and just be able to watch as well, not have to worry about jumping off the table here and going and taking a turn into match. Not quite on that angle. Line things up for Steven. Pretty nice straight shot all the way up to the corner pocket. I wouldn't stop shot that. And mainly because for me, I have a tendency to put accidental spin on, and I'd really be worried about stop shotting that and accidentally sliding it into the side pocket. Steven doesn't really have that problem though. Something I still got to learn to get under control. Being a little bit off center and accidentally putting right or left on the ball. All right, gonna get a timeout from Orlando on this. And John being called over to watch the shot. This close, they're definitely watching to make sure he doesn't double hit this. Orlando looks like he's trying to give him a different shot altogether. Bolton Hole's other Tuesday night team is playing on table 3 right now, so they've got their team split between 2 tables. All right, good hit. Nice job getting it on the rail. Oh, it doesn't leave Alfredo with anything easy. Now he tries to bank it right back to the same pocket he was standing over. Oh, gonna leave it in front of the pocket for Steven though. Long shot down the table. And he's pretty close to the rail on this end. Nice shot. There we go. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, we'll take that point away. Dead ball. All the way back to the opposite corner with the cue ball and scratch. Wow. Well, Alfredo's got ball in hand on the 6 here, but he's got to go from where the 6 is now up to the 8. So he's going to opt to go the long way, it looks like. In this format, each player only gets a single timeout, and I believe Alfredo's had his for this rack. Definitely don't want to stop shot this. A little bit of follow. Get a little further up for a better angle. Nicely done. And a great shot there. Oh, just misses the 9 ball. Oh, it's a nice line to the side pocket there for Steven. Oh, and he missed it. All right. Alfredo taking aim. And getting it. 11-6. Nice break again. Wow. 3 ball in. And the 7 ball. Got a good look at the one here. I don't know which direction he's wanting to go with that. It looks like, yeah, overcut just a bit. Great leave. That's going to make it really hard for Steven to get in touch with that one. He's going to have to get at least a couple of rails on this to get at it. Oh my. Wow. So close. So close. What a try. All right, 1 ball for Alfredo. A bankable shot on this 2 ball. You can also try and just go ahead and cut it all the way down to the corner. He goes for the bank. He's gonna get good on the leave again. Really making Steven really work to try and just even get a legal hit. Good hit. Oh, broke things up a little. Oh, really close on that bank. Oh. Okay. Putting the 8 ball back, he accidentally collided with it. Technically, it's Steven that should have put it back in place, but that's a rule that everybody seems to have a lot of trouble with. Accidentally moving the ball. It needs to be moved back in place, but it is your opponent that is supposed to put it back to the best of their ability where they believe it was. Nice shot. And he gets the 9 ball out of the way. He's going to have to work, though, to get to this 8 ball. If he puts enough draw on it, he might be able to come back pretty good. Nope. All right. Well, definitely needed those points. Did not leave Alfredo with the easiest cut shot, but that's definitely a makeable one. From that, he's going to bounce off here. If he can hold it as best as he can right there, he should have a pretty good angle on the 8. It's not an easy spot to try and hold, though, with this angle. And myself as a skill level 3, I don't even really know the correct spin to put on it to hold it. I just know that that would be the best place to leave it, or on this rail, either one. Another bankable shot here for Steven. Oh, didn't quite. Oh. Well, that's definitely cuttable. Don't want to hit this too slow or with any left at all, because putting left on this is going to have that key ball come right on down. Seeing what Alfredo does with it. Oh, just about bumped in that 9. Alfredo at 15 now. The bar that the shit show plays out of in Claremont uses these same exact tables. Although I will say that the tables at Long Shots are not in nearly as good a shape as these ones here we're playing on at the Moose Lodge. Now we're going to get a timeout for Alfredo. At Mad Hippo, of course, we're playing on the 7-foot diamonds with 4 1/4 pockets too. So it's definitely a different feel for the rails between the two tables. I definitely tend to struggle on these tables when it comes to bank shots, because I just don't play on valleys nearly as much. You get the hang of it after the first couple of racks that you end up playing, though. All right. All right. Timeout over with. And the 9 ball is going to get in the way. And we're going to get a timeout for Steven. All right, timeout over with. Just touches it. Oh, is that going to stop? That's not bad. That's not bad. That's cuttable, but it's definitely not an easy cut. It's pretty close to the rail here. Gonna have to cut that really thin in order to get that up into the corner. And as thin as that is, then the cue balls wants to go pretty slow with a shot, so the cue ball winds up in here somewhere. And make for a shot. I would probably be going all the way down, but let's see what Alfredo works up here. Oh, missed it. Yeah. That's a thin cut. It was the thin cut he needed. It was easy to misjudge. All right. Both players having used up their timeout that they get. Looks like Steven's going to go for just enough angle. I don't know if he'll wind up here. Oh, he's going to come back around. Got himself a pretty decent angle for those 9-ball shots. Not going to make it, though. Oh, he goes for the bank. I was expecting a cut shot. He went for the bank. All right. Well, the biggest issue with this shot right here, of course, is the tangent line heading towards the corner pocket on this. And there it went. Oh, ball in hand for Alfredo. That's definitely frustrating.
It's last call in the kitchen, guys. If anyone wants to eat for the evening, please go get your food.
There's 2 more for Alfredo. Put him at 17. 8 to go. And Stephen looking at 21 to more what he will need. So, anybody watching at home that's going to be here tomorrow? You know, we got a lot of people watching that are from Lake and Osceola. So, if any of you are going to be here tomorrow, just give us a shout out in the chat. Tell us what your team is that's coming too. Nice break. 8 balls in. Got a line on the 1. And I have to go back and forth on this table here. And that 5 ball right there is going to be an issue unless it gets moved pretty quick. Okay, 1 ball. Nice shot. Oh, leave on the three's not great. Yeah. Here would have been fine. Coming up over here would have been fine. Stopping right here. A little awkward. Looks like he's gonna either gonna try and cut that. Oh, just go defense. Actually, a good idea. Yeah. Oh, bounce that kiss off of it. It's gonna scratch. I mean, it's not a bad idea right here to take this 3 and maybe break that up. You can do a 3-6 combo. And that would work to break things up pretty well. The 5 and the 9 is still going to be a problem, but a little bit easier to deal with the 6 out of the way. Nice shot. There we go. Got a good line on the 4. As long as he doesn't somehow block himself on the 5 with that 7 ball, which would be really unlucky. He should have a shot on it. Wow. Well, I got to stop making those kind of comments. I'm really not intentionally trying to do that to the players. That 7 balls in the way. Over here would have been great for the shot. Just perfect, but all right. Gonna kick shot this one. Sean's gonna keep an eye on it. Yeah, commentator's curse for sure. Hey, he gets it. He manages it right. That was a tough one. I just imagine myself in that position right there going like, yeah, I'm going to hit the 6 or the 9 and not even get anywhere close to the 5. All right, Steven with a lot of ground to make up. Nice shot. No scratch this time around. Well, if he goes for the bank or just goes defense. Oh, looking like I'm going to leave that right there for Alfredo to put in. Yeah, Mark. That's the way it goes. Gotta make sure I don't do predictions of what's going to happen. Alfredo should need 1. and he's been getting one in on every break. So this could be over with as soon as he breaks. Of course, you know, the way my commentator's curse has been working, that might actually give Steven another shot at the table. And there was one. And that's all he needed. All right, so Alfredo will win this one, 25-13. And that will make that a 17-3 match. So the shit show coming with a commanding lead after the first two racks, 33-7. And we'll get ready for the next set. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely. I notice a lot of guys hitting things way too hard, especially this first day of things. Although, you know, you get to the finals and you want to talk about pressure. Alfredo giving a little wave to the camera. Pressure, because we're at World Qualifiers. This is not every day at, you know, at the bar or wherever pool hall you're at. This is, everyone here has gone through, you know, another tournament just to get here. And here they're trying to get to Vegas for the big tournament there. And we should have at least 3 teams out of this weekend make it through to Vegas. Yeah, William, I definitely agree with you there. It's hard to get people to kind of like settle in this sort of a situation, but it's really, really helpful to have your captain and your teammates be there for you and, you know, letting you know, just take it easy, play your game. That's how you got here. You played your game in order to make it to this point. That's all you've got to do. Continue to take it easy, play your game, do your best to not let the stress of the situation make you make mistakes. I actually got to go to Vegas last summer for an 8-ball, My first match in Vegas, my heart was in my throat the whole time, just pounding away. Anna getting the lag and ready to break. 8 balls. She's got a good look at the 1. So she's at least going to be able to get contact with it. Got a lot of traffic in the way of putting it anywhere. Don't know that it goes by the 3 or the 5. It goes by, no problem. Wow. From my angle, it didn't look like it would. Might have gotten a little bit behind the 4 on this next shot. She should be able to get the side. Yep. Good start. Oh, we get a dead ball for Ryan. Yeah, William, agreed. This first one, you kind of feel like you're setting the tone for your weekend. And you definitely want that don't want that tone to be I lost. Oh. That being said, you know, you lose this first round, you're not out, right? We do have this is a modified single elimination, so you have another chance at things. Anna doing a great job. I believe she's been here before. So not quite feeling the pressure like some of the other players who haven't been to World Qualifiers before. Ryan was in World Qualifiers for 8 ball with his team. I think they have pretty much the same exact roster for their 8 ball team. Oh, scratch. Yeah, kind of quick poke at that and jumped up. Like you were saying before, William, he might need his coach to get him to calm down a little. And, I've seen him shoot. He's a pretty good shot for a 3. Oh, Anna. Got right on the 7. And I think Ryan worrying about a scratch on this one. So he's going for defense. And overhit that a little bit, I think. Yep. I see what you're saying there, William. Nice try at that. Oh, is this going to go? Nope. Okay. Pretty good lead, though. Boats and holes needing to get some points. Oh. All right. Did not scratch this time. Okay. This one's pretty good. It's, not the easiest shot, especially we're talking about someone who's still level 2, but she's a pretty good shot for a 2. And that's exactly what I mean. this, she's going to get a timeout on. Trying to cut it this way. Pretty much a scratch. Trying to cut it into the side pocket. Anna has been with this team for a while now. I think she's been through a couple of different tri-cups. I think she's been to a World Qualifiers before. Uh, she might have actually gone to the Southwestern Classic with the Boats and Holes team too. So not a stranger to this situation. Okay. Well, that's going to leave a fairly decent shot under the side for Ryan. And he overcut it. He jumped up right as he was taking the shot, too. I just heard somebody from his bench telling him to slow down. And there we go. Yeah. Anna is definitely taking this pressure situation really well. And, here comes Joel to talk to Ryan a little bit. Now we're getting a dry break there. Very similar situation with this side pocket shot that Anna had a couple of shots ago. Although far enough off of the side that if you just cut it into the side, you don't have to worry about a scratch at all. And not going to make it. Nice shot. Came off the rail just enough for her to be able to cut that in. Yeah. Oh, Mark, their rankings currently are Anna is a 2. Ryan's a 3. He's looking for a timeout. Some advice on this one. That looks like that cue ball's resting right up against the 2, and that's just a mess. Yeah, Jose, from what I've seen, is a pretty good coach when it comes to these kind of things. He's trying to get him to just settle in, play his game. I've actually seen Ryan shoot in the tri-cups to get here and did a much better job than he's doing right now. So he's definitely a better shot. He's just got a lot of nerves going at the moment. Is that going to go? Ooh, wow. Yeah, I might have gone for a safety on that, a defensive shot on that one. Anna went for it. There we go. There's the kind of shots I expect to see from Ryan. Taking his time to aim. That works. It's a little bit hooked behind the 8 there, so I'm not sure if Anna can hit that without doing something interesting with it. She got enough of it, and that's a 6 up in the corner. Wow. The thing I've noticed about most of your 2s and 3s is they don't go after the defensive shot. It's just not their first instinct. 9 times out of 10, they're going to go for it. It's when they start thinking about those saves and executing them that they start to move up from 2, 3 up into 4 territory. And Ryan's going to get behind the 7 ball. Oh, good thing he's got the 4 to go after. I thought he was on the 5 already. Nope, he's on the 4 still. It's not in a great spot though there with that 9 ball. I'd stretch his way over it. Not a bad result. Gonna give Anna a shot, but long shot and up the rail. All right, not bad. My shot here be to bank it right back to the corner that he's going to be standing over by getting the right side of it. If the miss, he ball's down here, right? And hopefully the 4 ball's winding up somewhere there. So kind of a 2-way shot on that. Gonna call for this to be watched. I'm not sure why, but called for it to be watched, and John's here to do it. Nice shot, gets it in. Still very jumpy. Yeah, he's jumping away from the shot right as he's taking it. I mean, definitely can see the difference in their, in their level of nerves just watching the 2 of them play. Yep. It's a big mistake I see a lot of folks doing. They get all hyped up and they start jumping up off their shot. When he stays down, when he's not this amped up, much better shot. Oh. Well, he's going to get lucky on that lead. That's all right. I see a bank shot attempt out of this one. At least that is what I would go for. I don't know how Anna does with cut shots. She might go for that. She did. Oh, that's going to leave a fairly good cut shot into the side for Ryan. Take this time and aim at it. There we go. There it is. That's the kind of shot he needs to be taking. All right, 10-9 now. But that means, what does he need? 16? Anna needs 9. The hardest thing for me is always, right now I'm a skill level 3 myself in 9 ball. And playing against a 2, especially a 2 that is keeping their head and making good, consistent shots when they have a shot is a hard race. I personally think the handicap works a lot better in nine ball than it does in 8-ball for APA. The 9-ball handicap really gives lower skill level players a chance against higher skill level players. Dry break. Anna with a pretty straight shot into the corner. Oh, gonna leave that one hanging. Ten to 10 now. This cut into the side is going to run probably into the 7. Oof. That would have been really nice to be able to hold the cue ball somewhere, but he didn't, didn't take his time to aim on that safety shot. The Anna is the kind of skill level 2 you want on your team. She's not getting flustered. She's just taking her time and taking the shots that she can take. And she doesn't have to make that many of them. Getting the timeout from Orlando, probably because this next shot is a combo. And there's the 9-ball. 14 to 10. A lot of dead balls on the table for that one. Yeah, having a lower level player who can just keep their head is so amazingly beneficial to a team. You can confidently put them up against somebody, that's a higher level and know that they're going to just make as much as they can out of it. Four ball in. Excuse me, no, the 3-ball. Long way down table for that 1 ball. It looks like she's gonna have a hard time getting past that 6 on it. So she's gonna go for up and slide with the 6. That'll be ball in hand. Some conversation going over there. I must have the score off by just a little bit. They're watching the match at the table. There's a bit of a delay, so it's they're just commenting over there. It sounds like the score is off. So, but their score is what matters. What I have up here may or may not be correct. He's going to get a timeout called. do my best to get it as close as I can, but I also try not to disturb the teams as they're playing. Let them concentrate on actually playing and winning. Goes for defense. Nice defense. Again, it can hit that, but putting it anywhere is not likely to happen. As I say that, and there goes the 4 ball. Wow. Really got to stop talking about that kind of stuff. All right. This looks like a possible 2-9 combo. Ryan really needing the points here, but you know, that's why pass this up? All right. All right, let's see if Ryan can capitalize on this. Oh, 9 ball almost. Almost on that 9. Dry break, though. All right. I think I definitely go for the cut into the side on this, too. I'd be really worried about scratching into the side if I tried to take it all the way down to the corner. Oh, just missed it. There's the 2 ball. He's got a shot at 3 as long as it doesn't get behind that 4. There we go. And going to get a timeout from Jason Niesman. Jason is skill level 9. I am lucky enough to say that he is on my Thursday team. He's a great coach, too. Just does a great job of explaining stuff in a manner in which you can get it, right? You know, for lower skill level players, a lot of higher skill level players will go like, "I'll do this," and da da da, and most of what they're saying just kind of goes over your head. You want me to do what now? He does a great job of breaking it down into simple terms. Nice shot. There we go. Nice try. Oh my gosh, that almost went. That was a great try at it. And I'm lining up for this cut into the side. Oh, just misses it. And had jacked up a little bit over the 6. I actually played a 6 a couple weeks back, and I got to the point where I needed 2, and he needed like 10. He was not warmed up at all, and I was having a great night at the table. But by the time we got to that point, he had finally warmed up, and so I didn't get those 2. I got one of those 2, and then he managed to catch up and overtake and win the match. Oh, dead ball. And there we go. I'm going to double check on this score. Okay. Well, I was off by 1. Ryan got to 18. That will make that a 14-6 match. So that will be 21-39 now. Boats and Holes still trailing. And we'll get another couple players up here for the next rack, next matchup. Okay. Julian, skill level 4 with a race to 31. Going up against Mary, skill level 3 with a race to 25. Okay. And Mary's going to win that leg. Wow. That's just about perfect down to the rail. So Julian is also on my Thursday team. I might not be on a team that's here today, but I got lots of teammates that are here, and so It's kind of nice to see. Kind of nice to see that my teammates are here doing this. I'm really rooting for them. Lots of other folks from Mad Hippo here. Thanks to doing live streaming, I've gotten to know a lot of the rest of the Lake and Osceola APA people. So, wow, nice break. 5-ball right in. Tough look on that one. I'm not sure how close she is to the 6-ball there. It looks pretty tight. She's just a little bit forward of it, though, so she might be able to just get the side of this 1-ball. Yep. Nice shot. Wow. Very off to a great start. Oh, and first dead ball of this match. But great break. Now, Julian hasn't actually been playing APA for that long. Pretty good natural instincts, natural shooter, but does have a tendency to get a little amped up and go a little faster than he should. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Just missed it. Well, I would not want to be giving Mary too many shots right now, the way she's shooting so far. Yeah, just working her way around the table like a champ. Holy smokes. What a bank. And that's going straight as could be. And what a leave on the 9. Oh, wow. And overcuts it. Oh. Well, that's not the easiest cut angle, but definitely doable. And I've seen Julian make these kind of shots. And there it is. All right. So that'll finish that one up 3-6. Quick rack of 9-ball. 3 innings. Mary's shooting really well. Oh, cue ball flying. And nothing in, but the cue ball coming off the table. So Mary will get ball in hand, but that 1 and 6. Oh, she's got room. And they're going to call for somebody to watch that shot. All right, Kim stepping in. John's off doing something else. Oh, just about getting a stick in the face for it. All right. Oh, looks like Steven can see the side of this one. Oh, wow. Well, 3 ball in and the cue ball. Oh, I call him Steven. Julian. Sorry about that, Julian. Nice shot. Just working it. That 5 ball is definitely a makeable shot. The bounce off the short rail should come up, and if she doesn't overhit it, get right up into there. Oh, missed the angle. All right. Getting a little, both players getting a little bit antsy there as far as nerves, it looks like. Mary's shooting really well, even though she's definitely showing signs of getting a little hyped up. Nice shot. Thankfully, the 8 stumps, so she still got herself a line on that 6 ball. Oh, gonna follow it in. Oh, this one, decision time about how to put the 7 in order to get a good shot on the 8. I like putting some draw on that, but that works too. Just enough of an angle to have that be a cut shot. Oh, gonna miss it. All right, not bad. Julian definitely needing to make up some ground though. All right. They're trying to make something happen there with that 9 ball. And that's not going to be the right angle for that 8. Javi managing to win his match over there on table 3 for the other Bolts and Holes team and being really excited about it. Can't blame him. Cannot blame him. All right. I'd probably give myself a little bit more angle on that one if I were taking a shot, but Julian's got a little angle at least. I just like getting here, for that next shot. As long as you don't overhit it. Nice shot on the 9. All right. That'll finish that one up. It's 12-5. Mary just about at the halfway point for her race. Another great break. 3 ball right in. Mary jacking up that one a little bit. Wow. Well, that would be why she's doing it. Get back on the 2. What a job of getting back on the 2 from that bank shot. Oh, she's going to have a hard time with that 4 ball. Yeah. See her team looking on, leaning forward in their chairs, wondering whether or not she was going to ask for a timeout. She did not. She's got it. She's got a really great lead, so I can understand that. I know that Julian, when he gets settled in, can make quite a run on things. He's just not there yet. Oh, that's going to be a good leave. Nope. I thought it was going to bump the 8 ball there, but no good. This should break up the 6 and the 8. Yep, there we are. Unfortunately, the key ball didn't go where she could get a good shot on the 6. Not that stopped her. Now she's getting called the timeout now. I think the way she was aimed at is the way I would have gone after it, but Oscar gonna get her lined up in a different manner. Oh, she got the 8. All right. Julian with ball in hand. Really well spread out table now. And I like going this way with an angle so that the cue ball comes here for this shot. Just more comfortable, that kind of thing. Julian is going to go for a bounce. Yeah, he's going to go a little further than he wants, I think. This will work as long as he can shoot it right on down here. Gonna get a good lead, though. All right, Mary with another kick. Oh. All right, ball in hand once again for Julian. Oh, just missed that angle. Trying to keep the cue ball from going too far up this direction. It would have been nice to have the cue ball just a little bit further up for that shot. So instead of heading up table, it would have come back down table for the 9. Yes. All right. That looks cuttable. Not an easy cut shot, but it's doable. Unfortunately, that's the wrong one. I definitely want to be. If I were facing off against Mary right now, I wouldn't want to be giving her ball in hand. She's shooting really well. Imagine she's just going to go stop shot here and have great shape on the 9. Oh, just missed that one. No, she's not going to park it in front of the pocket, so no easy in for Julian on the 9 ball. Oh, just misses it. Nice shot. There we go. 6 to go for Mary. Apparently, I need to not root for my teammates. Feel like I'm jinxing them by rooting for them. All right, Bobby coming over and having a little talk with Julian. And Mary gonna get a break here. She only needs 6 of these balls out of this rack. She's been getting 1 in every break on average. So Oh, that 9-ball was moving. And nothing this time. There we go. Commentator's curse. Absolute commentator's curse on that one. Oh, the one and the cue ball. Woo. Yeah, these valley tables run really fast. They do not need that much force to get the ball all the way around the table. I don't know if any of you watching have played up here at the Moose Lodge before, but these tables run really fast. Oh, a lot of folks are probably used to having to put a lot more into each shot. You just don't need that here. No, went for the combo, didn't quite go. Good hit on 3. Yeah, nice bank shot. There we go. Four ball in. Can see the side of the 5. I'm not sure if he can get it as much as he wants. Well, that leave's going to be pretty good. Julian needing 20. And Mary only needing 6. So with the points, the way they work out for APA 9-ball, the team that gets to, I believe, 51, 52 first, you got to get over 50. Since you're over 50, because there's only 100 points available for the entire thing. As soon as you're over 50, you have won your team's match. There's the 5-ball. Going for the bank. Almost got that bank shot. It's going to go by the 7 and not fall. 7 goes by the 9, not falling. Yeah, it would have been nice to bump that 8 off the rail, which could have, but it's got a decent angle on it. Oh, not quite. Is it going to come back? Nope. All right. For me, this is an easy push in to sit right here for the 9. Nicely done. A little bit more angle on this shot. He's asking for a timeout, and we're going to get Orlando over to give him one. Gonna get Mary an adjustment on her back. All right. Mary's got a cuttable into the side, but she's going to get a timeout from Oscar. We are only 19 minutes away from sudden death. Official start time for this match was 7. So 10 p.m. will be sudden death. Ooh. This is very Florida right here. That's Florida pool. We're shooting pool and slides. Okay. Mary's at 22. She needs 3. And there's the one in for the 8 ball. Gotta look at the 1 ball. I wouldn't bet against her right now, that's for sure. That 1 ball can go here. She might be able to cut it up here. It's got room. Wow. Nice straight shot. Oh. All right. Julian needing to make up some ground. Oh, just misses the 3. Oh my. That was it right there. That side pocket shot was it. All right. That's 15 for Julian, meaning that's going to be a 16-4 race. And that will mean that we wind up 55 for the shit show, 25 for boats and holes, and no need to play any further matches. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back here tomorrow. The first match of Saturday is scheduled to start at 10. Usually we start a little bit earlier with 8 ball, 9 ball, starting at 10 a.m. So actually get a chance to maybe sleep in a little bit. I don't believe any other match is finished yet, so everything else is still playing. I will try and get the scores and who's moving forward, who's moving on to the losers bracket, so that we can announce that at the beginning of our match tomorrow morning. So thank you again for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you coming out. Give us a like and subscribe if you're willing. Thanks a lot.